Hi, and welcome to my Hardcore Nuzlocking Pokemon Emerald Kaizo Until I Win series. Here are the rules. I can only catch the first Pokemon I encounter in each new area. Unless it's a duplicate, then I must re-roll. Battles must be played in set mode, and there's a level cap equal to the gym leader's strongest Pokemon +1. Alright, so step 1, we beat Brendan and unlock Pokeballs. Step 2, we grab our early route encounters. Then step 3, we face the Magma Grunt mini boss battle. And I feel it's safe to say I have this one down to a T. We lead Ravioli to Flame Wheel one-shot the Magnemite and get some chip damage off against the Coughing. Then we switch to Penny to finish the job and Water Pulse two-shot the Houndour. We send out Macaroni against Bagon, get off a single charm, then Ice Punch one-shot thanks to a crit. Duskull is next. After getting off a charm, we switch to Cavatelli, who can two-shot with Bite. With that battle out of the way, we have access to so many new Pokemon to create a powerful team against Roxanne. I always get Kabuto or Omanyte to KO the Nose Pass, and last run we were punished without them. So this run I decided to start exploring new strats against her. We lead 40 to double kick it for around a third while its Cherry Berry lets it shrug off paralysis. Next turn, Bullet Seed takes the KO. She sends in the leap, so Tortellini toxics it, and then we refuse to let him hit for any super effective damage before the building poison takes it out. This strat is an oldie but a goodie, and I've found it the most consistent way to get through the leap unscathed. When it finally goes down, we have Tortellini out, which is perfect as its poison type baits out a psychic attack from the sentient Lunatone, which gives us a free switch to Rigatoni. Lunatone tries to put us to sleep, but our berry wakes us right back up, allowing a Bullet Seed to take the moon to a little above half. From here, we switch in 40, who also takes a little under half from Lunatone's Rock Slide before Bullet Seeding, though he just misses the KO. Unfortunate. Furthermore, Lunatone just heals itself right back up. Lunatone gets stuck in a healing loop though, with us Bullet Seeding and him Moonlighting, but ultimately he's coming out on top, gaining more HP than he loses. That is until he Rock Slides. Thank goodness not getting a crit, which allows 40 to survive in the red and finally finish the moon off. Anorith is sent out, so we finally switch out Kabuto, or Inquiete, who takes a little under half from an X-Scissor. Next turn, we clutch a 1 HP survival to Rock Tomb KO. Relicanth comes out, so we send in Rigatoni to Bullet Seed one-shot it. Finally, Shuckle. Penny comes in to charm her down. As Shuckle starts to build up a rollout, we switch to Tortellini, who gets off a Toxic. Then it's back to Penny for another charm, and to spam Water Pulse, until it combined with Poison gives us the win. From here, it's essentially straight to Gym 2 after grabbing our Buford and 106 Pokemon. Against Brawly, we're in that type of awkward situation with no super effective Psychic or Flying moves, and no Sunflora, which makes him quite tricky to beat, though far from impossible. We start by intimidating and charming the Hitmontop until it's at -6 attack. Then Penny chips away until he goes down. We employ a similar strat against the Hitmonlee, lowering his attack, then sending in Tortellini. Unfortunately, a secret power immediately leaves us paralyzed, and after a crit next turn, we're suddenly in a lot of trouble. We get to the point where Mega Drain heals us around the same amount as a Hitmonlee Rock Slide, so we're holding steady until he gets another crit, this time taking her down. This is officially a bad start. We send out Spaghetti to finish Hitmonlee off, but first turn he flinches from Rock Slide. The next turn he flinches again. Next turn I glare, trying to prevent flinches by forcing Hitmonlee to move after me, but forget he has the Limber ability, which means he can't be paralyzed. Another wasted turn. Next turn we flinch again, and next turn we flinch again. This is actually insane. What the heck is going on? Next turn he finally doesn't Rock Slide, instead using Rolling Kick to flinch us again. Finally, he Secret Powers, so no flinch. But instead he gets the para, and I'm fully parried. I kinda hate this game right now. I resort to my only hard hitter, Macaroni, who I wanted to save for as long as possible to preserve his health. He secret powers and gets no crit, no flinch, and no para. And in fact, we're the ones who get a critical hit this time to finally KO him. Hitmonchan comes out. We charm him down with our HP just remaining in the green. Then I switch in Linguini. Between an 80 and 100 base power flail, he goes down. I just died a fake out, so I'm forced to switch. I hope I can live thanks to Intimidate and a not very effective attack, but Linguini goes down on the switch in. I send in Penne, who gets up a Water Pulse for around a third before going down to a Brick Break. I send out Orikieti, who promptly goes down to a Brick Break, which I wasn't expecting to KO him. This is bad. I resort to sending out Macaroni to finish him off, but we're left with only 7 HP. Poliwrath comes out, and in 2 turns gets 2 KOs, ending the run. That one was kind of a frustrating loss, but hey, I won't give up until I win. See you next attempt.